When a candidate decides to run for office, every aspect of his or her life, past and present, is closely scrutinized.
But should there be some things the public doesn't have the right to know? CBS 4's Dan Joseph has more in this week's Say What.
How relevant is a presidential candidate's personal life?
Very relevant, because then it shows the integrity and if he can lead this country. Your personal life is for the whole public to know, and you can't be afraid of that. Otherwise, don't run for office.
I feel it's what he's done and what he's willing to do in the future.
How important is it that a candidate reveal personal financial information like tax returns, speaking fees, other sources of income?
For me, it's very important because that will show transparency.
It's got to be disclosed. The American people have a right to know.
I think that's important. We want to know how he's been handling his finances.
How important is it that candidates reveal any personal transgressions by themselves or their spouses?
That would give more or less the idea of the people that what kind of a person I'm voting for.
Oh, that's got to be out. Everything, your personal life, mistresses, adultery, everything. Everything is fair game.
There's some things I would be looking at that would be of more importance than that.
So is there anything in the personal lives of the current candidates that's too troublesome for people to accept when casting their vote?
Being dishonest.
Hillary is a target of an investigation, but they're over here calling her a war criminal. I mean, the president before President Obama over here destabilized America and created ISIS.
The issue in Benghazi, I'm really concerned that too, because 4 Americans died on that incident.
It just depends on what they're willing to do in the future and what the record's been in the past.
What has the most effect on how much you trust a candidate that will run for president this year?
Being transparent and being honest.
What they've done in the past makes the difference on my trust with them.
I don't trust Republicans, I don't trust Democrats, I don't trust the Tea Party, I don't trust Libertarians, I don't trust anybody. So what you got to do is your own research. There's the internet, there's the Freedom of Information Act, there's the Patriot Act, there's your local and state records, so then you can find out who's lying and who's telling the truth.
With this week's edition of Say What, for CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com, I'm Dan Joseph.
Guess what they're saying is you're fair game when you enter the political arena.